What's up, guys? It's Aaron Heap Disc Golf, and today I want to talk a little bit about grip, what I do for grip, and when I'll change grips, why I'll change grips, distance-wise, where I would change grips, or shot types, wind, all that kind of stuff. So I want to start out with my drivers. I'll be going. I'll be going through pretty much all the discs that I do different grips with and why I would and all that kind of stuff. So I'll start with the backhand. Most of the time I'm power gripping, especially with my drivers. Anything really outside of maybe 250, maybe even 200, I'm power gripping almost all the time on my backhand grip. Every once in a while I will go to a control grip if I have to uh, hit like a line with like a flex line or something, but it's really not very often that I'll be throwing a backhand with a controlled grip unless I'm within maybe 200 feet at most, and with a putter. But reason why I go back or with the power grip is it's a pretty consistent grip for me. Any disc, it really feels comfortable. I'm one of those people that a lot of things don't really come down to feel in the hand for me. Most discs feel pretty good in my hand as long as the rim isn't super wide because I don't have super big hands. But yeah, most discs feel pretty good, and if it's something that makes my bag, of course it's going to be a comfortable disc. So yeah. And I'll go into how I do my power grip. So I have, I guess I also every once in a while have a modified power grip where I'll put my pinky on the rim, so a three-fingered modified power grip. But that's really if I just have to throw something downhill quite a bit and I have to make sure the nose is down, then I might do that. But that's another thing I don't do that often. But basically, how I will grip the disc, I will take my palm, and one thing I've gotten in the habit of doing was going from here to here with the disc, and I'll line it up there, and then I'll curl my fingers into it. And that's where you want your power grip to be so that you can get nose down a lot easier. Another thing is I used to keep my finger towards the edge of the rim, but I've started to realize you can do a lot more spin control putting your finger about an inch, inch and a half onto the rim, especially with your drivers. So that's how I'll be throwing almost all of my shots that are outside 200 feet. But yeah, let's get into the backhand grip with a putter. For a putter, basically do the same. Power grip, maybe a little closer to the edge of the rim, unless I'm really looking for some spin control, but most of the time if I'm throwing a putter with power grip, I'm just looking to throw the same shot as any other time I would pull out a power grip. Uh, Now that's any time I'm throwing a putter from like 200 to 300. About 300 is where I'll stop throwing a putter ever, uh, unless there's just, I mean, that's on flat. If there's something where I'm going downhill, there's a chance I might do that. But then my other grip is when I have shorter shots or I have to control something a little better, especially spin-wise, I'll do a fan control grip. This is also pretty much the grip I putt with. Other than the only difference is I kind of curl my pinky a little more to the rim a lot of the time. Uh, but I'll throw this grip when I'm looking to really control the flick, the spin, and the snap. And I'll also keep my thumb even closer to the middle of the disc when I'm doing this because I feel like I can get a lot of spin control with a lot less effort. And yeah, the main reason, aside from that, I would do this is for comfortability. That's a big part of my game is just feeling comfortable. If I'm feeling comfortable, I'm usually feeling confident in my shots. So that's why I would throw that with that grip. Now we'll go into my sidearm. This is where I kind of have more varying grips and reasons to have varying grips. So I throw a claw grip for most of my distance drives. And I'll also throw with a stack grip as well sometimes. We'll start off with the claw grip. The grip is basically I put my index finger in, and then I'll put the middle finger in right above it and do that, and I'll keep my ring and pinky just laying on the outside rim of the disc like that. I like that because I can really control the flick of my wrist pretty well. Then with the stack grip, I'll do this when I need to throw something with either a more touch shot, something that I really need to put more spin on the disc, or anything that it's pretty much whenever I need to put more spin on the disc, but don't need to have a lot of power on the shot. So like let's say like my 200 to 250-foot Firebird shots or anything like that, I'll be throwing a stack grip, and then anything really outside of maybe 275 or so, I'll be throwing with a claw grip for more power and a little extra torque. Then with putters, or mids or anything like that, I'm almost always throwing a stack grip. Depending on the shot, I'll either throw with these fingers down if I need to control with just a little bit more spin, especially if I'm throwing either a zone or a gator or something that's more torque resistant, so that I don't have to worry about flutter out of the hand. Otherwise, if it's just a touch shot, that's especially anti-touch shots, I'll do the same stack grip that I do with the drivers, and this will just something that I don't need a ton of spin on, but I definitely need to have solid touch on. I like that because I feel like I have a little more control of the disc. Yeah, that's about all I do for backhand or forehand grips. So I guess I can go into a couple other shots that I throw. There's a grenade. I don't throw the grenade often, but it's a shot I've been working on a ton this off season. And how I grip a grenade is I will put these 3 fingers on the outside of the rim, and then these 2 fingers I will just lock in right here like that and that. And what that allows me to do is get snap on the disc, so that there is I can get a lot of spin on it to access any glide that I am trying to do, trying to get with the angle or lack thereof. But yeah, it really allows me to get nice snap out of it, and it also doesn't hurt my fingers too much. I mean, I did have to work up a little bit of calluses, but not a ton, so I really like that. And then for thumbers, I don't throw a lot of tomahawks, but tomahawks I would probably do claw grip or stack grip, depending on what I'm doing. But for thumbers, I'll do I'll hold it like this, just cut the outside, and then with the thumb, I'll just pull the thumb in like that. And I like to kind of do like more uh, swoop thumbers when I throw a thumber, just to get it to you out and then dive into the ground. That's the kind of thumbers I like to throw. And yeah, that's about it for anything else that has a... There's really no other grips that I throw anything with, so that's about it. Again, I guess putting grip, I just do that fan control grip as well. And yeah, that's about it. And time for the disc of the day. Today we've got a good one. We've got 2020 Ricky Wysocki Pro Pig. This is a great control putter. It's a 3-speed putter, so it's really nice for approach more so than I would say for putting. I do know some people that like to putt with the Pig, and it does good for that. It doesn't really work in my hand for that. I just wouldn't feel comfortable, and I don't like overstable putters. I like stable putters, but not overstable. But this is an awesome approach disc. The Pro Plastic really allows it to just stick to the green, but it's gummy, but it's not super gummy. It's got some firm and stiffness to it, so you can really, this is really honestly like the perfect plastic for a putt and approach disc if you're looking for something to just stick the green. And they're a really sought after disc, so currently, they've got these at DZ Discs. That's my newest sponsor right here. It's the 29th of December 2020, so if you're watching this very recently after that, you could always go to DZ Discs online or in the brick and mortar store and pick up a Pro Pig. They've got quite a few left, and if you do decide to pick one up or ever decide to go out there and get anything, you can use my promo code that is right here to get a discount, and it helps me a lot. And yeah, just as usual, like and subscribe, and keep on watching and keep on slinging some discs, and I'll try to get more active as I have missed quite a few days. So have a good one, guys. Thanks.